What's going on, YouTube? I am Germ here. Today's going to be a little bit of a different kind of video. Obviously, generally on this channel, we talk a lot about in-depth investing strategies, investing guides, different investing ideas, all that good stuff. But obviously, it is very, very popular in the investing community to do trading as well and trying to pick up items for cheap and below market value and be able to trade them or flip them for a profit or whatever. So that's mainly what I'm going to be going over today, because obviously there's a ton of people returning to CS2. There's a ton of people who are just getting into Counter-Strike maybe for the first time, for sure for the first time in a couple of years. And, that's a similar boat that I'm in, just kind of returning to Counter-Strike over the past couple of months. And the trading scene, the investing scene, everything has changed so much from when, I was doing this in like 2013, 2014, 2015 in that area, and how to trade and where to trade and how to make money trading has changed a lot. So I'm going to be going over some of the strategies that I have at least learned over the past couple of months, some of the things that I've been doing, what's been working, what hasn't working, and how you guys can maybe make some money of your own. But first, just want to do a quick plug for my cash trading business. Obviously, ton of people want to get real life money or crypto or PayPal balance or Venmo balance or Cash App balance or whatever for their skins, because that can be hard. It can be scary. It can be intimidating. People don't want to get scammed. Also, people don't want Steam balance. It's not even real money. So if you're looking to cash out your CSGO items or skins safely, effectively, efficiently, definitely hit me up on Twitter. My Twitter is going to be linked in the description below. That's the best way to reach out to me. But if you have anything you're looking to cash out on, I'm buying anything and everything for the right price. We can definitely work out a deal. And it's an awesome way to help support me and my channel and my content. It's been going really well so far. I've been posting a bunch of different stuff that I've been buying. Seems like everyone's been happy. I've been happy. With that being said, let's get right into this. So today I want to talk about how to find CSGO items for below market value so you can purchase them for a good deal. And then once you purchase them for a good deal, you have a ton of different options. Obviously, you can hold on to them and you can use them as an investment. You can just buy an item that you were planning on investing in anyway for below the market value and have a really, really good cost basis. And then if in 3 months, 6 months, a year, 5 years, whatever that thing goes up, you're just going to be increasing your ROI by getting a better deal on them. Or you can buy stuff that you maybe aren't even as interested in trying to hold for the long term and sell it relatively quickly. Most of these items you're going to be buying, they're going to have a 7-day trade hold, then you can try and list them. But if you can do a quick flip, then you can just make some money right away. And then you can either just have more money and make some cash, make some profit, or you can use that money to invest in things that you do actually believe in and are going to have a higher ROI. So even with items you don't know a ton about, or they aren't even something you're necessarily as interested in, still getting them below market value can obviously be very, very valuable. So some of the different things I've been doing is, one, trying to be on as many different good, trustworthy sites that are worth your time as possible. Obviously, Buff163 being one of the biggest of these sites, but since I'm kind of newer to the CS scene and in the United States, Buff163 hasn't been as available to Americans or people in the West. I haven't been able to make a Buff163 account. Yeah, I can kind of get on the website and see some of the features, but for the most part, Buff163 doesn't work for me. But if you are someone in a country that is able to get access to Buff163, or you already have a Buff163 account or whatever, it's definitely the best marketplace with like the highest volume, the best prices, all that good stuff. It's where you're probably going to be able to find a ton of good deals, a ton of good liquidity, and be able to buy a ton of things. So I would start with Buff163, but since I don't have access to that, one of the main websites I've been using has been Buff Market. And on Buff Market, there's a couple of different ways to find great deals. One is simply by going to the main page of the website and refreshing. It's going to pull up the main screen, which is going to be the All Items tab. And this is going to be sorted by the newest things listed on the website. So obviously, if something is listed for below market value, if something is listed for way too good of a price or too good of a price, maybe somebody is just looking to get some money really quick, so they're listing it below market value. Maybe somebody accidentally typed in the wrong numbers or just doesn't know what their item's worth or whatever. This is how you're going to be able to find that. So if you're ever interested, you can just go on the Buff Market website. You can press F5, you can refresh, and you can do a quick glance around. If you are someone with an extensive knowledge of a bunch of different item classes or whatever, this is going to be really effective for you. And you can see, hey, does something look way off? Does something look underpriced? Do I know that this item is worth way more than this? Does this look like an interesting item that I want to dive deeper into? You can also click on stuff real quick. It'll give you a reference price of maybe what it's usually priced at or what it's currently priced at on Buff163. You can kind of compare that to the current prices. You can look at the sale history. You can do tons of things to see if any items are listed for too cheap on here. This is an okay starting point. You can also sort by, different item types. Maybe you're a knife expert and you know a lot more about knives or whatever. But if you do find an item class that you think you're knowledgeable in, that you have an edge on the market in or something like that, you can, sort these by newest and try and find something new that just got listed for a great deal. Another really, really awesome way, and a way that I've been finding a lot of good deals on here, or at least, some more good deals on here, is by going to... have to move my cat real quick, is by going to the best deals tab on the main page. And then this is going to show you things that they consider at a discount. Now, this isn't always super accurate, and I don't know entirely how they base this, because sometimes I go in here and it says stuff's at a discount and it's just absolutely not. The prices are maybe even overpriced, or maybe it's something that's so illiquid or so low volume that it's hard to even find a good price. But sometimes you will find some good deals. And if you click over here on the right side, I think I'm covering it up right now, but in the top right corner over here, it actually says discount. Here's the price. Right to the right of that is discount. And if you click on the discount button, it's going to sort from the highest to lowest from what they base to be, the highest percentage discounts or the best prices and stuff. And this is where you can sometimes find deals. Now, obviously, you need to set up what you think is a good deal. Obviously, everyone's going to have different percentages. There's people who are going to look for something that's 5% under market value. There's people who are going to look for 10%, 12%, 20%, whatever. You do have to factor in whenever you buy something. There might be some fees in putting some money actually on the website. Obviously, if you already have balance, you can get around some of those fees. And there's going to be some fees for selling. There's going to be maybe some fees for withdrawing, all different kinds of stuff like that. So make sure you have some profit margins that you're going to be happy with, that are going to be worth your time, worth your money, and stuff like that. But you can go through and see that, hey, they're claiming that this Tech 9 nuclear threat battle scarred is 25% off or whatever. And maybe I'll open up another tab and look up the Tech 9 nuclear threat battle scarred, or I'll look it up on Steam, or I'll look it up on Buff163, and I'll scroll through here, and every once in a while you can find some really, really good deals. This is a deal that I found on August 23rd, so I guess it was about 2 weeks ago, where I picked up this survival knife Scorched battle scarred for around $88. I think it says right here. I don't know why it's not showing up now. Okay, whatever. But it said I picked it up for $88, and you can see here the reference price is $105. I do believe I ended up selling this for around $100 on GamerPay. So there, I paid $88, made $100, got about $12 extra, which was about a 15% profit, and it really didn't take that long. It sold in maybe like 10 days or 2 weeks or something like that. And again, that was by going to this best deals and sorting by discount. Now, another really, really good website is going to be CS Float. This one, it has the recommended for you tab. It shows kind of things that are in your price range. This is going to be dependent on how much money you have on the website, and maybe it looks at stuff you look up or stuff in your inventory, stuff like that. I don't really know. It has a top deal section, but where a lot of the money is and where I found some really, really good deals so far as well is in this newest items tab, where again, this is going to show you the top things that are being listed right now. I think my camera is lagging a little bit. I think I have a lot of stuff. I have like 50 tabs open up on my computer, so that might be an issue. I might need to reset my computer or something like that as well. But CS Float, if you go to the newest items and you sort by this, you can scroll through and see what new things are going to be listed. Again, these are where you're going to find the best deals. You can use something like Better Buff or Better Float or something to compare it to Buff163 prices. You can also compare it to Steam prices to see if there's anything ever that's going to be really undervalued. And again, if you see something that you think is undervalued, you can buy it, pick it up real quick, and hopefully try and make a quick flip. And obviously, you can do this on a ton of different sites. A site like GamerPay, same type of thing, where you can sort by the newest and try and find deals. But I do think that a very, very good strategy in the market right now is sniping. Obviously, it's not easy. It is overly competitive. There's a ton of people doing it. There's a ton of bots doing it. It's not easy, but in my free time, if I have spare time, if I'm watching YouTube videos on another monitor, if I'm doing some other stuff, listening to music, whatever, by doing this kind of in the background, kind of brain deadly, I'm able to make some actual decent side money. And obviously, the more money you have to do this with, the more balance you have in the first place, the more trades you can get done, the more money you can make, and the more big and expensive trades, if say there is some expensive item that's on a big discount, you can actually pick that up as well. I know there was a story recently where a guy picked up a Titan Cato 14 Hollow for like $53,000. He ended up selling it for $80K like a week or two later. Obviously, to be able to do a deal like that, you need to have $53K ready to go on one of these sites or in your bank or whatever. So the more trades you do, even if it's small trades at the beginning, I was buying some skins for like $1, $2, whatever, selling them for $1.50, $2.50, even like $2.30, $2.40, trying to make those good percentage gains. Pretty much I'm usually happy if I make around 10% on a trade. But yeah, a lot of these sites, like I said, it's not easy. It's competitive. You're competing with a ton of other traders, a ton of other bots. The game is very, very popular right now. CS is popular. Trading is popular. Investing is popular. But I am showing you guys that there are ways to make money. I think I have my CS float here as well, where I've picked up some items. You know, I picked up this blue gem glitter for below market. I picked up this Og Sid Mead, the Scar Bloodsport. I picked up some other stuff here too. This Flip Knife Scorch for a price I was happy for. This P250 Supernova, this Galil AR Signal Minimal Wear, and then all these Operation Breakout cases. I think all this stuff I picked up for what I believe to be under market prices, and prices that I think I should be able to make at least like 8 to 15% on, somewhere in there. So like I said, these are things I'm doing right now. These are things that I found successful. Sometimes it sucks. Sometimes you go on and you look at these websites for like an hour and you don't find any good deals, but sometimes you go on for an hour and you might find like 3, 4, 5 deals and be able to make a decent amount of money. And it's kind of fun too. And you find some cool deals. It does get interesting, but trying to be on as many different sites, you know, there's Skinport and Skins Monkey and GamerPay and CS Flow and Buff Market and Buff163 and yada, yada, yada. There are a ton of inefficiencies in this market with so many different sites and being spread out all over the place. You guys can take advantage of that and you can make some money potentially, or just get some play skins below market value. Like I said, maybe lower your cost based on some investments, or make some money on some quick flips. But these are some of the things I've been learning so far in my return to the CS game over the past couple months. I'm making some money, and maybe you guys can too. But pretty much it was this video today, guys. Hopefully I catch you in the next one. Until then, peace.